from zero to millionaire. So I'm looking for more BUSD tokens, and sometimes I would just Google BUSD rewards tokens, as you can see right here, and I've come across the number one spot, baby BUSD. Let's check it out. Baby BUSD is the first baby rewards token that was released on Binance Smart Chain with a mechanism that distributes rewards in BUSD to holders automatically. I like the website. This is what I look for. Look for a good website first of all. Then I look for the reflection. It says 10%. Pardon my heater, y'all. It just came on. Liquidity 7%. Max hold 1.5 billion. This is a 15% tax on buys and 21% tax on sales. This reduces incentive to sell and it discourages day trading of this coin. Wow. Yeah, I bet it does. That's high. So you're not going to want to sell it. You're not want to get in here and sell fast unless you think it's worth it. I'm loving the 10% rewards. Let's look at the white paper is something it's good to look at also. Just skim through it. You know, I'm not going to read everything, but that's done. 10% of buy. Okay, you're getting 14% on sale transactions. You know, so basically I look for the rewards. That's pretty good. And on these tokens, you know, if they're not getting any volume, you're not gonna make any money. Check out the audit also. You can check out the audit, see what they're saying in the audit. Baby BUSD performed by Desert Finance. Everything's looking straight on Desert Finance. And you know, I also like to when I'm looking at this, I also like to copy the contract and put it in Token Sniffer. See what they're saying. There's no results in Token Sniffer. I don't like that. Usually I love to get results from Token Sniffer, man. I can't believe they don't can't believe it's not nothing in Token Sniffer. This means they can rewrite the contract. You know, if the contract source is open, that means it can be rewritten. You know, on these new tokens a lot of times it's like that. But if these tokens are like months old, 4 or 5 months old, I think that should be done where it can't be written anymore. So let's try Token Sniffer again. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. Baby BUSD. Let's see what Token Sniffer says. I kind of ignore this because a lot of these tokens are high risk anyway. You know, so I'm basically looking at, is this sellable? Yes, it's sellable. It's not a honeypot. We know the fees are high as hell. That's not good. But, you know, if you want to, you know, basically, that's high. You got a 15%. The buying fee is 15%, and sell fee is 21%. That's very high. So when you buy, you gotta think, I'm gonna hold it for a minute because I want those BUSD rewards. You gotta see if it's worth holding. You gotta see if it's worth buying and holding. And okay, let's go. Let's take a look at. For me to determine if it's worth buying and holding depends on the volume. But we'll check the volume later. So no prior similar contract. So it has similar clone contracts. This token has a lot of clone contracts to it. This is good. The creator wallet contains less than 5%. All other holders possess less than 5%. That's good. Probably also because it might not have that many holders. That's adequate liquidity present. That's good. This is not good. 75%, at least 95% liquidity burned or locked. So they don't have 95% is not burned or locked. 75% is burned. 15% is locked. That's very bad. That's very low. Not enough liquidity locked to burn, which could allow for a lot to be removed or rug pulled. So you're at very high risk of a rug pull. Creator wallet contains 8.4%. The creator wallet contains a substantial amount of liquidity, which could allow for significant amounts to be rug pulled also. So yeah, you're taking a risk. You gotta determine if the risk is worth it. How old is this coin? This coin is July 1st. It's been out since July 1st. I love Token Sniffer, man. So it's been out to July 1st, man. That's pretty old for a coin that, it's pretty old for them not to have okay, ownership renounced. A source does not contain an owner contract. Okay, so ownership renounced, but the contract can still be. It looks like it can still be changed. Is this baby? Yeah. Look like it can still be modified. I don't think that's good. Let me see. So maybe I'm wrong here. I'm not it's verified, but usually when they open source like that, it means they can be modified, man. Because a lot of these tokens, they're not open source like that. They're closed where you can't view. They're not open like this. Okay, so how many holders they have? Let me see. So hold on. Well, let's put their code. Put the contract in here. Let's check out the holders. It's been out since July 1st. I got 2,000 holders. It's pumping a little bit this morning. 74,000 market cap. How many people are? Are people spending money on it? Nope. Somebody, it look like it has very low volume. Let's check out the volume. So I'll type in here. Baby BUSD. Volume very low. I don't think it's worth it. Hold on. Let me go to coin market cap. Or I can go back. No, let me see. You go to historical data. Let me see. 405. Not worth it, y'all. I would not invest in this coin. Look at the volume. You're not gonna make any money. Waste of time. Look at the volume. For a BUSD reward token, you need millions of dollars of volume to make a decent amount. You know, at least $1 million to at least try to make close to $1 a day in BUSD rewards. Sometimes $1 million pays $2 a day. Usually I think $1 million pays about $2 a day. 500,000 pays about $1 a day. At least that's what I've been adding up on one of my tokens. But this one, it's not worth it. I would not purchase this on the volume alone. Just because of the volume alone, I would not buy this. I would not invest in it. Just from the volume alone, man. That's crap. So I would not be investing in baby BUSD. I'm looking for more BUSD tokens, and baby BUSD is not something I would buy. People have left this thing. It may have been maybe have been used up. It probably was rug pulled. I'm not sure. It's been out since July. But people are not interested in buying this thing anymore. Okay, hold on. So all the fears have gone out. Look at that. Look at that red line. Oh my God. Red pull from hell, right? Rug pull from hell right there. It was up all the way up here too. Woo. About 5 zeros. Let me see. Back in July. Oh. So, whoa. Oh, it went up to 4 zeros, so people done got their money and dipped. Damn, it was, ooh. Look at this. How far? Okay. You keep going. 4 zeros and 2, okay. It probably was at its highest right here. No? Probably is at its highest around this range right here. Yep, 4 zeros and 2. It dropped all the way down to 6 zeros. 6 or 7 zeros. Dropped all the way back to 7 zeros. So people took their money and bounced. It doesn't have any more volume, as you can see. The thrill is gone. So, yep, that's the risk you're taking with some of these new tokens that start off. You got to get in on them early. Seems like you got to get in on them early and get the hell out. At least on this one you had to. And now it still can make a comeback. It can make a comeback. You know, it doesn't have a horrible reputation as of now. Community reports right here hasn't been reported about anything. Doesn't have any negative. It doesn't have any bad reviews right here. Don't see nothing bad right here. Just similar contracts. But you know, stuff like this, that's a big red flag. Only 15.84% lock. That's a red flag. You know, major red flag. Um, but everything else can be considered normal when investing in BUSD reward tokens. So, yep, man, that's very, would not be investing in that volume. It needs to be marketed. Well, let's check out another one. I mean, just like with mines, Doken pays pretty good, and they don't have a lot of volume either. But they paid me pretty well. I guess I got in kind of early. They don't have a lot of volume. I mean, they pay better than Crypto, and they're going up. They're going up big time right now. Oh, this is Dogezilla. I'm talking about Doken. Let's talk about Doken. So I invested in Doken when it was around about 714,000. Look at the holders. 2,000 holders. You know, it's still new. It just started. I mean, I think they started Doken what, about November. Okay, November 5th is when they started Doken. And you see they're high too. But I don't plan on selling Doken. I think those fees have went up since I bought it. Damn, that's high. Buy fee is high. 60. This is good. Ownership is not renounced. There's still an owner. The owner. This is good. Owner wallet contains less than 5%. All other holders possess less than 5% of token supply. That's good. Adequate liquidity, at least 95%. This is not good, but at least it's 83% is locked. It's pink lock. Could be better, but it's better than what 15. Than the last token was 15%. At least this is better. You know, 83%. It needs to get up to 95% to be locked, but 83%, I'll take it. Owner wallet contains less than 5% of liquidity. Okay, that's good. So, Doken is not a bad. It's not a bad investment. You still gotta watch. It still may go down a lot, but it's getting a lot of confidence. People, you know, it's paying pretty good. People are gaining confidence in it. Probably not something you want to sell unless you make a huge profit. Now let's look at the volume on Doken. I'm telling you right now, the volume is not that good, but they still managed to pay me pretty decent. I guess because the volume goes up and down. You know, the volume goes up and down. Let me see. Yeah. Sometimes you get, oh, that's 15,000. Whoa. So this is the volume. 22,000, 27,000, 37,000. $15,000. Volume is not that great here, but it's better than the volume of the last coin. So, and I guess every 3 days it adds up to what, about 500,000. Whoa. 22, 27, 37. 15. Jesus Christ. Last 5 days. been very bad. The volume has been really slow. But like I said, they've been going up. And the buyers, oh, little buyer, whoa. From 21st to the 23rd. Let's look at the buyers. It's gonna ring me to death. Gonna ring me to death. Okay, well, it's 37,000. Compare that to the last token I was talking about. Compare that to this volume. This 400s, y'all. Like, this is, none of this is even breaking 1,000 the last 5 days. This is hundreds. This is why you shouldn't invest in this token. Look, it's hundreds. You may got 1,000, but everything is in the hundreds. So, at least with Doken, you're in the thousands, in the 5 digits, in the tens of thousands, you know. So, I guess that's why it's paying me kind of decent. Not bad. Along with the other tokens like Cryptor. Cryptor is paying. Cryptor is this and Cryptor is almost even. So they paying pretty good even compared to Cryptor. Because Cryptor gets way more volume. Cryptor's getting like 6 digits. 6 figures in the volume. See, that's Cryptor. You know, they playing real. They don't. You know, I should be. If this was Doken, I'd probably be getting $5 a day. But I may get $1 a day with Cryptor. With this volume, you see. So Doken is the MVP, is my MVP right now. You know. Doken is my MVP right now. So they're pretty decent. Like I said, they're going up. Holders, what, like 2,000? Still new, don't have a lot of holders. This is not Doken, that's something else. So, yeah, you definitely gotta check out the volume. Check out what other people are saying on YouTube. Just do your research. Look down here, go to PooCoin, look at the PooCoin chart. You know. And let's look at one more. Let's look at this one because I found this one on Google too. So get rewarded in BUSD. Let's see what they're paying. Tokenomics. They give me 6% in BUSD. I look at the website is very kind of simple. I look at that. I look at how old it is. Let's see how old this site is. Hectis, July 23rd. So it's kind of old, you know. It's kind of old. It's kind of old compared to a BUSD token where you want to get in, see if you're going to make some money. And it's kind of old if you want to get in and get out. A lot of these new projects, people are on these new tokens, they get in and get out. That's a very bad sign. 94% sell. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Very bad sign. They don't want you to sell at all. Okay, that's the check mark. I guess that's good. Ownership renounced. Bad sign, bad sign. Horrible bad sign. This is very bad. It don't even have adequate liquidity. Not something I'd invest in at all. Down here is warnings. Another contract similar to this one been flagged due to evidence of a bug. Similar token contracts. So I would not. I don't recommend this token at all. Let's see if it's on PooCoin chart. Probably not doing nothing. And Unlock Wallet is holding 100% of the hectares. Oh, you can't even invest in this. Nope, you can't even invest in it. It got $17. Oh man. Nah, you don't want to invest in this at all, brother. 116 investors. No, sir. Nix. And this been out since July. So, it probably was a rug pull also. People that got their money and got out. July 23rd. This didn't do nothing. This coin didn't even take off. From the start, from the birth of it, it just went, it did its little run, and it just went down. I don't think it was a rug pull. It just didn't have no momentum. And it was just everything was bad. The contract bad. Everything bad all the way around with this token. Everything's bad. It's like wasn't even serious putting this one out. Hold on. How long did it last? What went all the way down? So, what? August, October, around September 1st, when people just said, hell no, no more. So yeah, you gotta look out, gotta be very careful with these new coins, man. It's BUSD rewards, gotta be very careful. I wouldn't put too much in none of my. It's always a learning lesson with these things. Like I'm still learning myself, man. I'm still learning myself. Well, I'm still on the search for better BUSD tokens rewards. I think Noble is a good one. I think this is a good one. It's just too expensive for me right now. I don't, the volume is good. Let's see. Let's look at transactions. Look, transactions is good. A lot of people buying into it. The volume is going. Let's look at the volume. Nobility. Okay, the volume is decent, about like crypto. Volume decent. Okay. So I wasn't gonna make that much money anyway, because I wasn't gonna put that much in, but the more they say, the more you hold, the more the more you make. But the volume has gone down. So I don't think it'd be worth buying into. It's not that worth buying into, man. I mean, for the price is high. It's gonna be you're gonna spend probably like 1,000 to get like a decent amount of tokens, like a million, 500 million. Probably gonna spend 1,000. Let's see what 1,000 to get me. Huh? 1,000 only get me a million. Nah, definitely ain't worth it. Nah, I don't think that's worth it. 1,000 only gonna get me a million tokens. That's okay, brother. I'll wait for that price to drop. That right there probably will get you what, $1 or $2 a day. Probably less, probably $1 a day. I think the more holders they have, the less you'll make also. Especially it depends on when you got in. That's what's going on with me and Crypto. I think Crypto has a lot of holders. Well, Crypto has more holders than Doken. I got in on Doken at a great time. Look at Doken holders. It's only 2,000. You look at Crypto holders. What is it? $16. Yeah, and I spent more on Crypto, and I'm still getting less money. Let's look at the holders. So I think it depends on how early you get in, and also the amount you buy. Depends on how much you'll make. Like the later you get in, the more you're gonna have to buy. You're gonna have to buy a hell of a lot more the later you get in, and the volume gonna have to be decent. Yeah, buddy. So still looking for these BUSD reward tokens. Also, I bought more Doken, and my rewards didn't go up. It stayed the same. So I'm really confused on how this. I'm still kind of confused on how they distribute these rewards, because it's kind of not. Sometimes they say it's based on the amount and the volume, but I increased my amount, and pretty much my rewards are still pretty much basically the same. So buying more tokens didn't increase my rewards like I thought it would. I should be at $4. I should be close to $4 a day with Doken, because I doubled my tokens, and it's still staying the same. I guess because the volume is the same, but I guess the volume rules. That's it though, man. Just checking out the tokens for y'all. Y'all check out Token Sniffer, and I'm still learning also, man. But I think I'm getting a good grip on things. Peace out.